You know, I've never really quite understood the whole SUV that looks like a coupe thing. I've always thought if you want a sports car, buy a sports car. If you want an SUV, buy an SUV. But the buying public doesn't seem to agree with me, and this style of vehicle has been incredibly popular in Australia. This is the all-new Mercedes-Benz GLE53 AMG Coupe, and the line is blurred more than it's ever been, and according to Mercedes-Benz, this new version has been redesigned to appeal even more to the kind of buyer that already likes this coupe styling. Let's take a closer look at the new GLE53 AMG Coupe. The 53 Coupe starts from $171,800 before on-road costs and is loaded with standard equipment as you'd expect from a luxury SUV at this level. There's no doubt Mercedes-Benz has nailed the blend of sports and luxury, I reckon, because with the outside styling and with the way this vehicle's positioned, they're telling us that it's designed to appeal to the sporty driver rather than the conventional GLE, which might be a more conventional buyer as well. This is definitely sporty in here. The way the steering wheel's set up, those 12.3-inch displays look fantastic. All of the controls, I actually like the controls, the way they're positioned on the steering wheel as well. The seat controls high up on the door, that makes a lot of sense. They're easy to access. You're not fiddling around down next to the seat. And then of course, the way that this is all set up with a touch screen in the center means the console area can be neatened up, and you still get that touchpad to control the infotainment system, but there's not a lot of buttons and switchgear, and it's all pretty easy to understand. Really nicely designed center console. Obviously the mood lighting with that LED strip lighting works really well. Comfortable seats, plenty of room and visibility up front, and this is a really, really high quality SUV that you're going to enjoy driving around town. Now there's a little bit more room back here in the second row than you might have expected, certainly more than I expected. Obviously this new GLE is a little bigger in the second row than the old model, but you don't feel like the roof is sort of closing down around you. You've got decent visibility out there. You've got enough leg room here. That's behind my driving position and it's comfortable. The angle of the seat is really good, and certainly if you've got two kids that are, 6'4", you're not going to want them back here on a road trip from Sydney to Melbourne, for example, but this will work absolutely as a family SUV around town. You get vents back here as well as you'd expect, and power for your devices. So all in all, despite that heavily sloped roof line, pretty comfortable back here in the GLE Coupe. The 3-litre turbocharged 6-cylinder delivers 320 kilowatts at 6,100 RPM and 520 Newton meters between 1,800 RPM and 5,800 RPM. And the key here is the dual turbocharger system. So it has a regular turbocharger, but it also has a 48-volt electric compressor, so there's effectively zero lag. The AMG Performance exhaust adds to the theatre. Claimed fuel use is 9.3 litres per 100 kilometres, and it will run the 0 to 100 km/h dash in just 5.3 seconds. Without doubt, the GLE53's strongest aspect is how well it melds the transition from performance to comfort in terms of ride and handling. The clever 48-volt decoupling active roll bars and standard air suspension combine to deliver a sensational balance between the two. If you need a practical SUV, but you also like to have a bit of fun when you're driving, few large SUVs will deliver both with the same prowess as the GLE53 AMG. So while the jury is still out on the SUV coupe styling for me, there's absolutely no doubt this is a genuinely premium SUV. Now the reason I say that the jury is out is because I don't think there's actually anything wrong with the conventional GLE. I think it's a really attractive large SUV. However, if you like the coupe styling, if you like that fastback design and the raked roofline, you're going to love this thing. So let us know what you think in the comments section below. As always, engage with that. Tell us what you think. Do you like the styling? Would you buy one? Do you prefer a conventional SUV like I do? So if you enjoyed this video, hit like and please consider subscribing. And of course, stay tuned to CarAdvice.com for the full review and all the details.